Boa tarde, buenos tardes, good afternoon, and welcome to Coffeyville, Kansas. We are live here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, ready to give you two action-packed matches today. Both men's and women's team going up against St. Charles Community College. It's a beautiful day for the beautiful game as my right-hand man. He's on my left-hand side today, though. Ryan Butcher, nice to have you, and Steven as well. And we're just going to call him Steven because we don't know his last name. We picked this guy up off the street. Just kidding. We love you, Steven. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great. I've been waiting for this all week.
Waiting for it all week, and what a treat, to be quite honest with you. A day off from our labor. Here in the United States, it is a holiday called Labor Day. So no work for us, but all play for us. Two matches. We are truly blessed, and it's going to be against a quality opponent as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, it may be Labor Day, but we're going to see a lot of work out there on the field.
I would rather watch someone else. I would like that joke. I would rather watch someone else run around today. It is 83 degrees outside, but a lot hotter than what it looks.
With a wind speed of 9 miles an hour with a humidity of 56%.
Wow.
A 9-mile-per-hour wind speed is nothing for up here, so this will be a very interesting game then without the normal 30-mile-per-hour wind we get.
That is true, and we'll see how that plays into the tactics of each team as we see the Red Ravens huddled up right now. Coming off of two consecutive 3-0 victories, Saturday over Laramie 3-0, and then the first conference victory of the season, a 3-0 scoreline over Johnson. Ryan Butcher, comment on how big of a scoreline that is to go to Johnson and get that.
Anytime we rack up a win against Johnson over any sport, it makes me happy. And it's because they are such a big school. They have like 3 times the students that we have, more of a pool to pick from. But to go to their house and to take them down 3-0 decisively, oh yes, more of that, please.
Yeah, that was a huge... That was a huge, decisive win, as the wordsmith put it right there. 3-0, but that was Saturday. That was last week. Now it's time to take care of the work today. And as we get the starting 11, we'll call them out for you. I do see Alia, number 11. She's over the ball. I do see Abigail Moss out there as well. And we'll start to fill in as we can. I think this is Tata running out onto the field here. She actually had a goal last time out. She's one of the leading goal scorers on the team.
How many goals are we talking here?
4. She has 4 on the year, yeah.
Well, let's see if we can make that 5 today.
Let's go ahead and do it. And those are the stats as of, today on the CCC website. So, Tata, if I left a couple of goals off for you, I'm sorry there. But here we go, guys, all the way back to Cheyenne Reed.
And we're off.
It's a beautiful day for the beautiful game. I know I've said it already before, but really excited for this one here.
And already the Red Ravens are on the attack. Looks like they've got 4 in the back for St. Charles there.
And that's a nice turn by Tata. Tries to find Abby just a little bit behind her. That's going to roll out of bounds and over to St. Charles. But, yeah, already on the front foot are the Red Ravens. Number 6, Riley Palmer, out there as well. 27, Grace Higgins. She's a sophomore. Emily is out there. Throw in, and that is... headed out by Alia back over to St. Charles, but good job by her to play that defense. Ball quickly back in, and Tata's giving chase. Moss gets ahead to it and out of touch. Oh, look at the ball girls out there. We're going to give them a shout-out real quick.
Is this the first time we've seen these kits, by the way?
Who are these kids? Where'd they come from?
I know.
Did Chicky take them from somewhere?
I don't know, no, but that's really cool. They have the little green pennies on down there as well. And honestly, the help really is needed as ball goes out to the Red Ravens. Look like Palmer will play this back to Reed, like I said.
I was talking about the women's home kits.
Oh, yeah, these home kits are new, brand spanking new.
Those look really, really good.
Yeah, they're awesome. I love that color of red there. Thievery on this left-hand side.
She only has one option that's pretty late at the top of the box. But, great job pulling it back.
Yeah, nice move there. Headed out. Good job by Reed.
Yep, well defended.
And Katarina lost the ball, but she did a good job of tracking back and forcing that pass into the box, which really had nobody there.
Moss is able to get it away.
How perfect of her.
Yeah, so let's see. So Alessandra Thompson actually is in goal today for the Red Ravens. So I'm sorry, Stephen, but your cat puns will have to be toned down a little bit because Cat Burns is actually on the bench. But, you know, keep him coming if you want to. But you have to come up with some new material here as throw in.
Looks like she made the decision that this is in a bad spot. I'm just getting rid of it.
And Ryan Butcher, you know what I say in that situation right there. When in doubt, kick it out, and that's exactly what she did. And that's going to be the smart play right there. Throw in for St. Charles.
And they got an extended attack going on. They're going to try to reset that.
I think number 9, Veronica, is out there as well. So let's give her. Nice
love
turn.
That pullback, and watch, just gets barreled over by a St. Charles player, and the referee will call that. Maybe a little too much on that.
To be quite honest with you, she got a lot of the ball, but also a lot of the players. So it could have been. I mean, it was a good defensive move, but too physical.
I think it probably didn't help. She also had maybe like a foot on her, which is going to make it look a lot worse.
And this is Veronica. She has the ball. She's driving in.
Still able to keep it. Needs someone to drop it off to, and Alia is able to keep hold of it.
Foul called.
Oh.
And that came out of...
With someone, I was about to say, if the linesman called offside, I literally have something right in my face blocking it.
I can see it on the monitor here. Where she literally rammed her shoulder into the other opposing player, which caused her to draw the foul.
Are we getting replays?
Yes, we are indeed.
Oh, my goodness. I need to start looking to the left.
Yeah, Andrew Elrod and the students over in the booth just to the south of us here at Veterans Memorial Stadium doing an excellent job with the camera work. Going to give you some replays as well. Just something that we're trying to get better at as a program. Remember, students are doing the cameras. We're having a student announce with us today as well.
Yes, sir, Bub.
And Alia is making a move. Oh, good job by St. Charles to step up there.
And a student of the game now, which just as a heads up, in soccer you can legally shoulder charge somebody if it's shoulder to shoulder. And of course, there's a lot of rules on how did you come in, how much force is behind it, and it's kind of up to the referee if it goes a little too far, which I'm pretty sure that's how he felt. And now Red Ravens are on the attack again.
A lot of white shirts around Tata though, nowhere to go. And speaking of using the body, she does a really good job of that. Any good forward or number 9 will do so. As Riley Palmer making a run here.
Kind of seeing if she could charge through the defense, but she'll be able to keep it for a throw-in.
And this will be deep into St. Charles territory here. And the ball girl is off. She is off and running. Zooming. Yes, she was. That is so awesome. Very good. So throw in for the Red Ravens.
So got Moss is looking around.
Ball into the box. Could be dangerous. Still up in the air.
Sitting around at the penalty spot. Headed back to the goalie.
Yeah, really good play there. Red Ravens 4-1 overall this year, averaging 3 goals a game, 5 games total, 15 goals overall. Only defeat to Hill College on August 27th. So nice little streak going on here.
Yeah, not too bad. Definitely starting out strong this year. Looking good to go to the postseason, but I don't want to get I don't want to get ahead of myself.
I didn't want to jinx him either, but here's Tata making a run. She could still go here. Ooh.
Also, I'm going to need you to pay attention to how the referee runs because amazing form. Just watch for it. The second I noticed, I was like, I'm not going to stop watching this guy throughout the whole game.
The form, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a note of that, and we'll actually send a note down to him letting him know that you appreciate exactly that. That's interesting.
His arms are probably at a straight 90-degree angle, and his knees are probably moving at a very good pace.
Steven ran cross-country, so he knows exactly what he's talking about. That's hilarious. Throw in. Still being batted around here in the midfield.
Doesn't hurt to have some running experience if you're going to be in the center.
Yep.
Cheyenne has plenty of time just to look around, gets it to Sherry. Sherry plays it forward to Grace. Good job there. Oh, looking for a runner.
Yeah, just didn't get past the defense there. She was sneaking around. I don't know if the defender was aware that she was going down the line.
Can I be quite honest with you? Hey, can I be quite honest with you? I was not aware she was going down the line, so this is an excellent play here. Running down this right-hand side, Veronica, I'm pretty sure.
Looks like the defender's going to shield the ball here, but she got a touch on it, so she was forced to send it out for a throw-in. Yeah, actually, I got to admit that when the shade fell over the field for a second, I actually did kind of lose track of her.
I did not see her on that right-hand side. That's excellent.
But she's not going to kick the ball there if no one's around, so that's what I was like, hang on a sec, and then there she was, and she got away with it the second time.
She fooled us up here in the booth. That is awesome. Yep. So here's a throw, and I think Katarina's going to come in to take this one. She's on that right back position.
Shiggy getting somebody ready to sub in.
It's interesting. Oh, nice move.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, it'd be pretty quick.
Veronica into the box.
It's going to be cleared out, and not too far, though. Coffeyville maintains possession.
Sherry's going to...
Oh, she's going to pop that right back to the top of the box.
I like
and
it. It's going to bounce. Oh, yeah. Oh! Go, 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 go. Oh, creative play right there, Ryan Butcher, in for one.
And a really bad defensive error. Oh, she did her goalkeeper no favors with that one. Put her one-on-one with one of our best goal scorers, and she showed us exactly how she gets those goals. Hey, a poacher's goal still goes up on the board, same as any other.
She is going to go into the record books, that's for sure. Steven, how'd you feel about that goal right there, buddy?
Impressive offense. And
yes.
She drew the defender out along with the goalie, and it made her get the bucket. Or not bucket, the goal. I am ready for basketball.
And that was Sherry, I think, that put that into the air, correct? Was that her that...
Who sent it back to the top of the box?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, she sent it back in there, and you know how the ball bounces and also flies here on the heel. The Red Ravens. Oh, good job by the ball girl down there. Nice catch right there. But
what a defensive stop.
And Alia, first team all-conference last year, just picking up where she left off.
Yeah, I don't think I'm too worried about her being able to make stuff happen. She's got the experience. She's got the skills.
And she's got the hunger, too. She wants to score goals. She is hungry for goals. There is no doubt about that. Emily battling. Good job.
She was able to do just enough to keep St. Charles player off the ball. And
tough here. You're going to have to come out.
Alessandra. Oh, I think she got that. And for a second, I was afraid she took some contact there, but she did not. Excellent goalkeeping by Alessandra. That is never an easy call. Do you run out and challenge when she was absolutely not going to be the first one to lay hands on that, but she made herself big, she blocked it, and thank you so much for keeping us with a clean sheet this early in the game.
And Butcher, consider this, that's basically her first bit of action. All match, you know what I mean? Her first bit of action was really life or death, do or die right there, and she made the correct decision. Good job by her. Hey, and good job by Shiki to have her into the lineup.
And may I add something,
I like
too?
that.
Like, whenever the goalie came out for Coffeyville, one of the other players back here slid back into the goal to protect it.
Yes.
I feel like that is very good.
Trying to put some pressure on that St. Charles player. So, I mean, you don't want to give him a clear, uncontested shot one-on-one with the goalie, because we saw what happens when you do that.
Yes.
Put it in the back of the net.
Indubitably.
Just going to go ahead and go back to Alessandra here.
Yeah, and that's Cheyenne right there.
Which, wow, that was... I didn't think the Strikers would let that go as easily as they did, but they just kind of did. Okay.
Yeah, Red Ravens having a lot of time, and Abigail Moss, she has runners.
Checking her run, perfect. She's onside by quite a bit. Well, yes, I'm wrong. I could have sworn that there was a far player on the left that was holding her on by a lot, but again, I'm kind of at an odd angle for that, so I'll defer to the linesman.
Yeah, and Ollie is going to want that ball just a little bit earlier. And Abigail, just a couple steps off. She'll get that in due time.
She kind of looked like she was watching the back line and checking herself, too. But, again, don't have the best angle on that.
We will defer to the linesman in that situation right there. We don't want to be fined either. We get fined big bucks if we're too critical.
Yeah. They find parts of our... I think they find it a percentage of her salary.
Well, and that's going to be Stevens to pay, to be quite honest with you, is Red Raven defense cleaning this up. St. Charles not spending a lot of time in their attacking third.
The other thing I'll pay for is y'all's lunch. How's that sound?
Oh, and I think Elrod already paid for that, so we're good.
All right.
Abigail Moss trying to get control. That's got two St. Charles players on her, but it's going to go out for a throw for the opposing team, and here's that substitution you pointed out earlier, I think. Oh, no, that's a St. Charles substitution.
Yeah, that threw me off just a little bit. Veronica's still creeping on that far side over there. Yeah, St. Charles sub. Again, 83 degrees, but down there on the field it's a little bit hotter. Also considering the fact that this is not AstroTurf, but what's the word I'm looking for here, Ryan? It is turf, more or less.
Artificial turf?
There we go. And it's made from little pieces of rubber. And all of those little pieces of black rubber get very hot on a day like this.
And do not make fun to get out of your shoes.
They never leave your car. You can never get it out of your shoes. It's like sand at the beach, to be quite honest with you. But 83 degrees is a lot better than what it has been, but still very hot down there. So substitutions will be key today as Red Ravens just knocking this around. Cheyenne's going to say, I'm done with this. I'm putting it downfield. Ollie, a perfect weight.
No, that time she was offside. I was waiting for that one. The linesman was just sitting there with his flag, like, just wait till she goes for it.
She seems to disagree just a bit, but...
Sorry, this time I'm on the other side pretty convincingly. I'm not just deferring. But, hey, eventually you're going to get it, and you'll be in the perfect position for it. So at least she's positioning herself.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Ball up, and looks like Emily gets a toe to it. Going to get to the ta-ta. She's going to just be content to keep possession here. 33 minutes left in this first half.
Look who's lurking again.
Oh, wow, what a wait, too.
Oh.
Ooh, good defense.
Yeah, the captain there made up for her error, and now is forcing her to just hack for it. Going to go all the way back to her goalie.
She had no other choice, and that is a dangerous ball, Ryan Butcher.
Yes, indeed. I was about to say, I was assuming she was the captain, but then I just noticed the goalie also has an orange armband on.
Maybe they have co-captains, yeah, something like that, which can be very beneficial, I can understand. One, just putting it on one person could be too much of a burden.
Yeah, you need team leaders, not team leader.
Okay, I like that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how the goalie's going to handle
this is tricky.
She had the sun right in her eyes for that one, but no problem.
She really did, to be quite honest with you. That sun is beating down. That was not an easy can of corn catch.
And boy, if she had fumbled that at all, too, that would have been it.
Well, and still, Steven, you went with the bucket call earlier. I dipped over into baseball right there. I don't even know where that comes from. I should do my research. But they say, like, pop flies, balls in the air. Easy catches like a can of corn, but I don't know.
I think if a can of corn were dropping out of the sky, I would not consider that an easy catch and would be very nervous.
I would want a baseball glove. I would like to have one if a can of corn was shooting out of the sky to me. That is true.
And a
I'd
helmet.
Want some butter and some salt.
And some butter and some salt. Steven, that's why you're here, buddy, to be quite honest with you. Ball being knocked around the midfield.
Oh, look who was ready to get the second touch on that. And interesting.
They're just going to let that one go here.
It looked like she was trying to force the referee to stop play, but he didn't.
And this is great movement. Abigail tried to catch the run on the outside. She had some room, though.
Yeah, she actually might have been able to take that herself.
It was a good look.
It would have been, to be quite honest with you, it would have been very unselfish.
She just loves to hang out there, but this time the defender was like, I see what you're up to. I'm going to just cut off that pass immediately. But then all she does is dump it right back to the Coffeyville defense, which means they'll get to reset that attack. St. Charles has 3 players up, but once again, Coffeyville just kind of slices right through them. I'm not sure if you're going to play a high line if you can just let players stay open like that.
A high line
with the good passing going on here.
Well, a high line without a press, Ryan Butcher. What is that exactly?
It's wearing out your strikers is what it's doing.
Well, we'll see if this creates some space for the Red Ravens here. Abigail, Tata all the way back to receive this one.
Who's given so much space.
Considering who she is and how many goals she scored.
Backed off and let her do that. You can't let her do that. I mean, do it. Do let her do that. But you shouldn't.
Well, and Alia, she's going to take advantage of anything she can.
I think Abigail's got a good chance to close that down. Well,
tough one. Does she go right at it? Does she?
She's got at least 2 players to aim for and takes some contact right there. It was a little incidental, though. The referee is not going to signal a PK for that. Attack's not over. Abigail, nice touch.
Oh, I thought she might take it right there.
I was waiting for her to just
Grace isn't afraid.
Okay, so just kind of straight at the goalie there, who kind of bobbles it, and this time, no one there to clean it up.
Luckily, Ryan Butcher.
I really wanted Abigail to just smash that. she took that touch to the side. You had the space. Go for it.
It was a really nice move to get on her stronger foot and to get a little bit of leverage on the defender and onto the ball, but.
I can see where she was coming from, though. She wanted not just to hog the ball; she wanted to share.
Yeah,
exactly.
Good team communication.
If you just smash it over the goal, everyone gives you the stink eye.
Yeah.
That's what you do from up here in the booth, right?
Oh, I'm not giving anyone the stink eye.
Katarina with a nice little run.
Nice cut to find her on again. She just loves playing down that wing, and oof, that's a bit too much mustard on that one.
Yep, with Shicky's ketchup.
Yeah, and that's a game of pass and catch that they'll play all day, as looks like 2 subs will be coming in for the Red Ravens, Ashley Sweat and Natalia Luis, I think, but we'll see when it becomes official. And a third one steps up.
I was about to say first, we got another attack going, and now we'll have that substitution.
Coming with 29 minutes left in this first half, 1 goal in. 3 changes will come.
Looks like we got Abigail Moss is heading out for a break.
I think these will all come in the attacking part of the field here.
Which is interesting because, I was about to say, their attacks have been pretty good, but maybe just doesn't want to get anyone too worn out this early in the match.
Well, and to be quite honest with you, Shiki has a really deep bench when it comes to attackers, and who he brought in, Valentina and Natalia and Ashley, a lot of experience there, a lot of goals there as well. So first team, second team, so you can make an impact.
Yeah. So I was watching down there a little bit, trying to see if Riley Palmer was walking a little awkwardly after that contact, but I think she's all right.
She's a tough one. She doesn't miss too many matches, if any.
And which is good. We've had how many goals have we allowed so far during this campaign? It's not that many. Was it like 3 or 4?
I think that's a Steven question right there. Azalia, nice move. She's going to get there. It's going to be speed.
Oh, I like that. Just putting just enough on there.
It was a foot race. She usually wins. Good job by St. Charles. St. Charles in charge right there. As ball into the box. Nice look.
Oh, wait. She's still got a chance.
She's going to still have it. Oh! Go. Whoa.
She made that look easy. She kind of like just had it settle in front of her, spun around, and just smashed it. No chance for the goalie to save that one. Too much power and too much placement. Now, here, I'm going to watch for the replay now that everyone's going to see because I want to watch that one more time. Maybe 2 more times.
Well, and, soccer can be very cruel in the way of deflection. You know what I mean? The defender came in and blocked her initial shot there beautifully, but it just fell right to her, and you are not going to stop that right in front of goal.
Yeah,
good job.
I think you could say maybe the defender kind of misjudged its direction, thought that she'd gotten it enough to go sending it off away from the middle of the goal, but that's a dangerous guess because the consequences of getting it wrong are what happened.
I think Natalia put that ball in as well, so good ball.
Yeah.
Made its destination, and
so far I describe both goals so far as essentially just poacher's goals, as in, hey, look at it right there on a platter. I will take it.
Speed, hustle, right place, right time.
And as we've talked about before, hey, a poacher's goal, still you had to be in the right place at the right time and get that set up. So it's not like you just were given it. And speaking of another chance down the line.
That's Katarina again making that run.
Yep, another throw in for Coffeyville Community College. Wow, we're only 17 minutes into this game and already racked up 2 goals, and there've been 1 serious chance on goal for St. Charles. That one was, of course, blocked by our own goalie, who I gotta say I don't know if she's had anything as difficult to stop as what the goalie was just given on the other end.
No, she has not. I mean, Thompson came out and made that play beautifully, but since then, yeah, she's just been kind of working on her tan down there.
Saving her energy for when it matters. Right?
Well, and hey, there are going to come those times. St. Charles are not just going to lay down, that's for sure. There will come that time.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if she was.
Alia plays the bounce there. She's got it.
Still got it. And finally, St. Charles players like, get that out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. She's going to go straight for the goal.
They had seen that before. A bit of deja vu there.
They were just like, no, ma'am, you ain't getting that today.
Not today.
Well,
but
not again.
Again, yes.
Let's go back, and, yeah, these kits are nice. I like these red kits.
Yeah, me too. Then I was about to say, because I could have sworn I hadn't seen them last time, so I was trying to figure out if I'd gone crazy. It's like, I'm pretty sure they're new.
Natalia with the ball outside the box.
It was off the defender, and looks like it stayed in, so it'll just be a throw-in.
A lot of energy coming off the bench there, number 10. Where's it proudly? Ball into the box. Could be dangerous. Good job by St. Charles. They're going to try to make a run here. Ashley comes back and gets that one, though. Ball out and over to St. Charles.
Did not waste time on that.
Nah, and I'm sure they're looking to, get some momentum going forward here. And
I keep seeing them doing something similar to what we were doing, just sending it forward down the wing and hoping to catch something. But every single time, she is well marked. There's other defenders floating around in case she gets beaten. I don't think it's going to work without a little bit more setup. I think a lot more patient passing play would get them at least into our third. But I don't know. Defense is hard. The defense is hard to crack.
Well, and considering that you have Grace, who is a returning starter.
Nice.
You have Shy, who is, there you go, there's Shy. You have Sherry, you have Katarina, you have Riley. These are all players that have a ton of experience. It's going to take more of a build-up. Yeah, it's going to take some passes. It's going to take something creative to get past this back line. And, Thompson as well. She has a lot of experience.
And she may be called back into play here pretty soon, depending on where this free kick goes. I mean, this is one you want to put at the top of the box and hope that someone is able to bring it down or head it even further.
Wind kind of funky at this point, but it's in her favor, I would say.
Well, actually, looks like that's going all the way back to
That's going to take a bounce.
Oh, not that big of a bounce, thankfully.
Yep. The turf did not go into the advantage of St. Charles.
Yeah, that's true, because it definitely could have. I was nervous.
Speaking of St. Charles, they are scrambling to get their defensive shape as Coffeyville is crossing the midfield.
Good job. Ashley's going to have this. Options. Oh, runner in the middle.
The referee is kind of blocking that pass. You can see her kind of line it up. It's like, well.
You had to nutmeg the ref right there.
It's frowned upon, to say the least.
Is it really?
Well, it is kind of funny, like when a referee does it to themselves to not impede the ball. They'll like quickly spread their legs and let it go through. That's great.
Yeah, okay.
Because, boy, that's quick thinking right there.
Well, and it looks like we're going to have a hydration break, folks. So we will also take our own hydration break up here in the booth. 23:38 left to go in this first half. 2-0 scoreline. We'll be right back. And we are back live here from Veterans Memorial Stadium. A much-needed hydration break for the folks on the field and for us up here in the booth as well. 2-0 scoreline, a lot of action early. 23 minutes still left in this first half. Have a couple of substitutions. We'll call those out when we get it. We're waiting on the line judges. Come on, guy.
Even they were getting a hydration break. You see, he's got his water bottle with him.
And they need it. They need it, that's for sure. 83 degrees, but humid, as Stephen pointed out earlier.
Indeed.
Hotter there, down on the field.
And I think it's only going to get hotter over the next few hours.
The UV index is very high.
UV index. That's why you got those big old sunglasses on.
Yep. That and it covers up most of my bald forehead.
So we have Julia Mullins, I'm pretty sure, getting ready to throw this one in. She was one of the subs that came on during that hydration break. She gets it to Tata. She's going to make her way into the box. There's really no stopping her once she gets in there. Ball in.
Oh no.
Ball. Go! go, 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 go. Whoa! And that's number
Natalia,
3.
or a 3?
Yeah, what? I was going to say that's number 3 for the day,
Oh,
folks. That's
I was about to say,
Natalia.
it's like, I don't think that was number 3.
Porto Alegre, Brazil is in the house. Number 1 for her this day.
Wow.
Does that count as an assist?
I know. It's like, oh, if I were on the St. Charles defense right now, I would feel like, oh my, it's like, what else can go wrong back here, you know?
Seriously, you could say they did their job as far as, they got a foot to it. They deflected it, but again, the deflection just falls right at the feet. And
if they had just let it go, it would have been less tragic than the touch on it happened. Oh, that is a tough one. I feel, again, as a former defender, it's like I'm getting sympathy pain up here.
Which area on the field were you? Were you a middle field defender?
I was left defender most of the time, because I am left-footed for some weird reason. I did play sweeper a lot too, but Ben, you got to be able to run for that one. That's a tough job.
That's something that he didn't really look forward to.
No.
You would have been good because you were a cross-country guy.
Yeah.
Bethany Brogan, number 2, is in on the back line. Looks like she replaces Sherry back there.
Oh, that was she kept it. All right, I was about to say, that was kind of... And it looks like it must have popped up and hit her on the hand, according to the referee.
Yeah, that was Valentina making her way forward there. She's going to want to get herself on the score sheet, too. Everyone else is. Why not?
Yeah, all of a sudden, starting to feel it that this is going to be an opportunity for some players who maybe haven't had a chance to notch them one yet. And for the St. Charles players, they got to say, it's like, we need to get us something to give us some optimism that we can get back in this game. We saw a kind of a similar game against the men at home a while back, where when they finally got a goal, it's like you could feel the momentum begin to shift right up until it kind of went.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point.
But you need that. You need that shot in the arm, so we'll see what they can do. They've only had one shot on goal, speaking of shots, so see if they can get another one. And, hey, now might be their chance. They've got some help.
Nice run.
She's checking her
nice
run
move
up there on the outside, and, yeah, they've got a free kick in a dangerous spot.
And that's what I was going to say, Ryan Butcher. Shots on goal and free kicks, set-piece situations, that's exactly what they need. This is basically a free shot at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as they play it correctly.
This is the perfect distance to where you can clear the wall and have a good shot on goal. Just have to decide you want far post, near post, just want to hit it as hard as you can and hope that the goalie isn't able to get control of it. I don't know.
Wind is in their favor. That wall looks close.
Yeah, I'm actually okay. Hey, we've got magic spray, and I guess in terms of 10 yards, you really can't be wrong counting that off.
You should not be. Yes, you should not be.
All right,
magic spray. First time we've seen it this season. I'm hyped up.
Talk about from spray on shoes from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Here we go.
Free kick. Oh, she took it short.
Interesting, and that just gets shut down. She should have maybe taken that first time when she picked it up, just chipped that straight into the box. She would have had so many heads to aim for. Also, never seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I read the book, though. Classic piece of American lit.
Nice, Butcher.
That's a book.
Nice.
Yes, it's a book.
I only watched the movie.
Oh, my goodness.
That's why you're the student and he is the master.
It would be way faster to just read the book.
Free kick here for St. Charles.
I think this is their first
corner. I'm sorry, yeah.
And now that's what they needed for that free kick, was just pop it up into the box. But ultimately, Alessandra is fast on there and is able to clean it up. Much
better for St. Charles there. They're going to like that. Want more of it.
All right, here we go. Building out from the back, just takes it short and.
Oh, that's going to sting right there. That might be a knee-to-knee type thing. She goes down immediately.
I think the referee is going to probably give a card for that one, too, looks like.
Yep, we got to zoom in right here over here on the monitor.
Oh, okay, and she's up, which is great. Good job by Katarina.
Maybe no card? Or is this just, a stern talking to?
Something like my parents would give to me, or at least my mom.
Well, you needed it.
Which, generally, judging by body language from out here, I'm getting a kind of who me vibe from the responses.
Who me? Yes, you. Couldn't be, then who?
Yeah. Pleading innocence. I don't know if that helps with the referee. I guess it's worth a shot because she didn't get a yellow card, so hey. And it looks like everyone's going to be okay from there. The referee says, let's get this game moving again.
And so...
Probably for if she wanted a substitution, she says, I'm going to be a tough old tough old girl and not get one.
Yeah, you're exactly right. She don't need that.
Tough old broad, but that would have made me sound so New York.
But now it sounds like you're talking about like a farm horse. She's a tough old girl, but she can pull this wagon. Which in the wagon, I guess, in this case is the defensive line?
That's what we'll say is Julia Mullins has this one here. Out and back over to the Red Ravens.
I was about to say, I don't think I can call anyone old up here.
For the for a Monday on Labor Day, we have a pretty nice.
She just needs a little bit of space to knock that forward, but she was well marked by the St. Charles midfielders there, because you could just see her just creeping into the center. It's like, hey, if you put this in front of me, I will take it all the way.
Take it all the way, yeah.
Oh, nice stop there.
Yeah, good job. Nice crowd here, as I was saying earlier. Nice crowd here on a Monday.
Oh, look at all those umbrellas. Smart people.
Yes.
Yeah, very smart.
Big ones, small ones.
The sun is beating down.
Or do you count them as a parasol if they're used for sun? Wait, is that literally what that means?
I do not know. You are the wordsmith. I have no clue.
Well, like English teacher, sol just means the sun, S-O-L. So like the parasols, it just like...
parasol for the sun, maybe. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
We'll look that up.
I'm going to look that up right now.
Okay, right now.
If we're talking about some linguistics and etymology, I'm on that.
You're kind of supposed to know.
I would totally wear an umbrella hat, though.
We'll get you one for your birthday. 18 minutes left in this first half. Good job by Julia to shield off the St. Charles player there. Cheyenne's going to clean this one up.
So this is super interesting. Apparently the para is from Italian, which means protecting against.
Okay.
So like it literally just means protecting against the sun.
Nice. Very good.
And that's also from the Italian for sole. So, but it does come from the Latin because it's Italian. It all comes from Latin.
There you go. We should have asked Katerina about that.
I really hope she enjoys that. I was thinking of that as I went through. I was like, hey, this will be great for her.
St. Charles putting together a nice little string of possession here.
And at the volleyball game, there was one girl from Allen County who was from Italy.
Was she going to be able to? Is she going to send that back to her?
No. That is a tough.
That was a miscommunication between the defender and the goalie. It's like, woo.
What do you do? What do you do?
That could have gone south again real easily.
Like that happened with the first goal.
Yeah, that's true.
The first goal, third goal, to a lesser extent, the second goal.
Yep.
Oh, for a second I thought that was the linesman going to get that. He's wearing yellow and black.
No, that's our guy. That's our guy putting in the work this morning.
I was like, man, what a champion of a linesman to go to go ball shag during a game.
That ball right there could have been dangerous, but cleared out, and Grace is gonna. That's gonna.
The referee's gonna bring that one back.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know if I would have considered that enough contact for a foul, but he also gave a similar foul about 10 minutes ago for us. So if he's setting a precedent that is the level of physicality that you can't cross, well, hey, consistency is all we ask for.
It has been set, and we will roll with that. Free kick here for St. Charles. Tries to find someone in the midfield, unable to.
Do you know? I'm starting to kind of notice this, is that St. Charles seems like they're a little asleep when it comes to those plays. Like normally you've got players who are like immediately darting in to close that down, cut off any angles, steal it if they're particularly fast. But instead you saw him giving her like about a 6-foot berth on all sides as she took the time to find herself a pass. And I'm wondering how that's going to play in the long run. I don't know what their record's like. We tried to look it up, but they were pretty good last season since they only had those stats. That's why I'm kind of wondering what they're thinking here, because you cannot give these women on Coffeyville that sort of space because we've already seen what happens. They exploit it, they make attacks, they get down close, they get down the field, and, well, speaking of which, okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. Closed her down, forced a mistake. That should be the constant. And I cannot see what happened because, again, I got this post right in front of my face.
So Ashley, I think, definitely had a lot of
if there was anyone watching me, it's like swinging back and forth around this post so I can try to figure out what's going on. But it looks like we've got a free kick here in a very dangerous position. And look at all those women in red shirts at the top of the box. I like this.
Yeah, I think Tata's liking it as well.
And a lot of people on the far post. No one on the near post. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what she does. Well, now we got to run into the near post.
Good ball in.
And lets it bounce.
Bodies hit the floor. No call, though.
Yells to the referee, but falls upon deaf ears.
Well, there was definitely contact, but he thought she just went down a little too easy.
Maybe falls upon unsympathetic ears might be a better way to put it.
There you go.
Because he definitely heard.
Yeah, he did. He saw, he heard, but just, you're going to be in there banging around. You got to get used to it.
And you have to do a lot to draw a PK there, and
they're trying to kick it up a notch here.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we'll see here. Could have been around Bethany. Good job to step up there. They'll disrupt that.
Which game was it over the weekend where, was that the Man U Arsenal game where there was the contact inside the box, is like going around the line trying to get it and just like shoves him away?
Oh, yeah, it was.
Second.
It was actually. Yeah, I know it was.
I watched so many football games these
last
couple days.
No, that was the Brighton Hove and
Leicester game?
Yeah, because that guy made that move down there, and I remember that play in particular. You're exactly right.
And I was really like, the reason I like that play so much is just how much he's like, no, it's like, you cannot push me. Like, it forced him to to shove him.
That's true.
Just to get him away.
Yeah, the play that was made.
I did not watch much soccer games this weekend. I watched the Florida State game against LSU.
Nice. Ooh, ball.
Well, okay. Much better choice by the defender to just knock it back out. It's not going to get far, but...
Good vision by Ashley. Nice 1-2 played here. She's going to have time.
She's got so many targets, so she pulls it back, though.
Ooh, good move.
Love it. What an...
She
was going for goal.
I like it.
She just got... I mean, that's a tough angle any day of the week, but I think she could have gotten it.
Oh, yes, indeed.
She just a little bit more curve on that ball. Yeah, you could see where she was going with that, right?
Mm-hmm. And by the way, when you were talking about kind of megging the referee earlier, please tell me you watched the Chelsea-West Ham game on Saturday?
I did not.
Oh my God, there was this amazing Chilwell thing where it's like he did a spin in the box as it popped up, and he's almost he's like 5-6 yards away from the far post, no angle, and just whips it down out of the air, and it goes straight through the keeper's legs and into the back of the net. I was like, that came from nothing.
And you went crazy.
Oh, you better believe it.
Exactly.
That was the highlight of my weekend, next to watching this game right now, which is quickly turning into another highlight.
Yes, it is. A lot of highlights. St. Charles blocks that one out there.
Just a little too far ahead of her, but Coffeyville's still going to keep possession, and as she's scrambling over there.
She just ran into a hurdle.
I do respect her self-preservation skills to not just put her face directly underneath that bouncing ball. Just let it go and you can chase it down. It's fine. Pass there from Julia Mullins, who... Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Is that going to be St. Charles a chance to break?
Yeah, thievery in the middle. Red shirts all around,
I was about to say, this is going to be a challenge. Good touch, but I think that Cheyenne Reed who knocked that out?
Ryan Butcher, you act like you didn't know that was Cheyenne Reed. She went to the ground. She cleared it out. She got physical. You already know that was her coming over to clean that one up right there.
You can see some protests from the St. Charles player. It says, hey, she took me out. To which the referee is going to say, she 100% got the ball.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yes, indeed.
St. Charles player was making a great run there, but Reed just, wiped that all out of the plans.
Oh, no, that is not what you want to do.
And here's a run.
3-on-2 now. Looks like she's got... she
draws the defender over.
She tries to take it straight through the defender and looks like kind of ran out of gas there at the end. That was a long run.
Yes, it was. I think that was Julia Mullins that made that run right there, all the way from the... No, I think I'm wrong. No, I think I'm wrong
her
on
hometown.
that.
It's like she's all the way from Lansing,
Well,
Kansas.
no, I think I'm actually wrong here. I need to get the number on the far side over there.
I've always thought that towns that had the same name should have to do some sort of battle royale to decide who can keep it. I don't mean like a fatal one. Maybe like a game of laser tag or paintball or something.
Cool. Or a game of D&D.
And it's just like every person in the town shows up. So I know what you're thinking. The bigger town's going to have the advantage, but no, smaller town gets home turf. They get to pick the venue.
I want to go ahead and give Reagan Smith some credit there. That's who made that run over on that far right-hand side, number 15. And, folks, I don't know what these guys are talking about. I'm in a whole different booth right now. I'm not even standing beside them or anything like that. Nah, just kidding.
I'm just saying, President Joe Biden, if you were watching this broadcast, make that happen. Executive order. Everyone will love it.
We've heard he is,
that
too.
Sounds like a very satirical essay there right there.
Cheyenne.
Oh, wait. Here we go. We'll have to stop talking for a second as Coffeyville's on the attack. And, I love that ball. Is she going to be able to get to it first?
She's got speed.
The defender's blocking her off, but the goalie was taking her time on that one. So that was a smart move by the defender to just slow that attack a little bit. Oof, almost got another one.
Yeah,
from nothing.
making the goalkeeper and defender make plays out there has been very successful for Coffeyville so far.
That is the most diplomatically phrased sentence I've ever heard from you.
Well, you know me.
Making them make plays.
Well, making the decisions more or less, right? I mean,
Exactly.
forcing them to make decisions, and sometimes those decisions aren't the right ones. And
Ooh, is this going to be our first one of the season for a home game?
no way. Oh, another hydration break?
Oh. Okay, I thought he was coming to chat with the linesman because Coach Sicky seems annoyed, but maybe he's just giving additional directions. The referee says, I don't know.
Referee says, let's all just chill out and take a drink.
Story of my life right
You
there.
see it closer to on the monitor.
So, Coach Schicky, Ryan Butcher was hoping for a yellow card for you. I just want to
let's
put
not say
that out
hoping.
there.
Let's just say anticipating.
Still harsh.
I mean, we haven't seen one so far this season, and it's already, September. What's taking so long?
We have seen one this season, actually.
Well, not from him though.
From him.
Yes.
Schicky, yes.
Oh
I
yes.
agree.
Fifth game of the
Was that Coach
year.
Barker got a yellow card last home game?
Not quite sure. I
Is
don't
that
want
what
to
you
get.
mean?
I think so, yes.
I don't want to get on his bad side either. To be quite honest with you guys.
I mean, that kind of would be a good way to show that you have risen up the ranks to become the head coach of one of the teams is to get yourself some yellow cards in the book.
I'd go ahead and frame that. Yeah, I'd ask for the card after the match and just go ahead and frame it.
What? Oh man! Imagine like if you had your phone with you, and when the ref shows you the yellow card, you snap the world's quickest selfie.
Do you think you'd get a red if you actually did that? Do you think he'd just go ahead and be like,
The right referee might.
even hesitate? I'd just go ahead and. The linesman okay down there? Is it?
He's stretching.
Yeah, but.
There, yeah. See, get those hammies loose.
Well, it must be really, and I'm not even trying to be negative here, but 10 minutes left in the first half. Hydration break kind of came out of nowhere.
Was it a hydration break, or was it just a play stoppage for whatever was being said over there?
Well, we're up here in the booth. We're not quite sure.
I saw on the monitor the head coach of St. Charles and then Coach Schicky shaking hands after
Oh, so maybe there were some words being exchanged. All right.
Possibly.
Now we're talking.
And I'm
We
used
need
to
to
seeing-
mic up that side. I mean, I know we've got mics around here and we love them. Put a mic right behind Coach Schicky. I want to know what's happening.
I'd like to have a mic on Coach Schicky's chest. Like, I just, like, right there. I want,
Or put it in his hat.
Yeah, live
Put
feedback.
it in his hat so we can hear his thoughts.
Put it on his Kangol. Yeah.
Hear what he's thinking about.
Yeah.
What color shirt he will wear next.
Interesting. It's like, so I wonder what's being discussed with the linesman on the far side here. Well, I guess on our near side, far side to the bench, because they're, I don't know, because if it really did happen between the coaches, then what would he have to say?
Well, and so we now see St. Charles, one of their captains, looking to talk with the referees as the Red Raven women make their way onto the field. Julia Mullins picks up the ball. Looks like she'll be throwing this one in.
So it looks like the linesman's having a chat with him, too. What a mystery. So fascinating, right?
I mean, I honestly...
Like this Mountain Dew Voodoo is a mystery. Flavor.
Exactly. Hey, if the ball's not moving around on the field, I'm going to speculate about absolutely everything. And even sometimes when the ball's moving around on the field.
We will have to talk with either coach or maybe the players tomorrow in class about what went down.
Is Julia Mullins in one of your classes? Because I don't know if she's in any of mine.
No, but I see her around all the time.
Yeah, to stop her.
Is there any of them?
We have to know.
History in development of motion pictures.
You know, I don't think so. I really don't.
You can't talk during that class. You're supposed to be watching movies.
Yeah, well, and I'm such a strict teacher.
Oh, yeah.
And they're so enthralled by my lectures. I mean,
all right, here we go.
Sometimes we're terrified.
Why'd you change the subject really quick like that? I don't appreciate that.
Sometimes we get terrified.
Julia Mullins going to throw this one in. She has options. Cheyenne's saying, hey, just get it into me. Natalia jumps. And
looks like there was some contact from behind, so I was going to give a free kick to Coffeyville.
Yeah,
Again, the referee's making it really clear that that is too much. Although he has a higher standard, as we've seen, for contact that happens inside the box, which is understandable.
Yeah, Ashley Sweat might be saying, hey, that's the same contact I got, but different place on the field there.
Oh, that was a mishit. And Coffeyville's got a lot of red shirts up, and we'll call a dead ball right there.
Tried to nutmeg him.
Yeah.
Had some hops a little bit there. He was going, ooh.
I told you, he's got great form. So, yeah. Uncontested drop ball, and, ooh. Looks like St. Charles may have a chance to get rid of it. She doesn't have a lot of help, though. And so the linesman signaled for a Coffeyville throw. The referee overruled him, and St. Charles will be throwing it in.
So which official has the higher authority?
Center referee.
Center referee?
Always. The linesman is good because it's like you can't be watching everything at all times, and since they see right down the line, they know when it goes out. Since they're lined up with the defense, they know if someone's offside. You know, it's like that is a very important job, but the referee was just as close to that as the linesman was, so he can make his own call. And honestly, I think he made the right call. I don't think that was a Coffeyville throw. No offense to the linesman. I mean, it's bright out there. Mistakes happen.
It's as bright as their shirts.
Yes, indeed. I love a nice bright referee shirt.
Oh, yes.
Although you really can't beat those dark blue ones from last time.
You can't stop talking about those.
Those are great referee shirts. All I had was a black one and a fuchsia one. The fuchsia one was kind of loud.
St. Charles looking to make a run here, but red shirts all around. Just not a lot of energy on that. That
Nice.
counterattack, to be quite honest with you.
Oh.
Back and forth.
Yeah, and look at it's like how much time they give her to settle that ball before they close it down. Looks like you hit that one a little short. That's okay. Coffeyville's got room to pass it around. Pulling some of the strikers up. Close down Julia Mullins now, who's pretty confident with that touch.
Yeah, Grace got to it, no problem. Natalia has this one, Tata.
Yeah, she might get it. Well, no. Going to head into the center herself. And, okay, now she's going to get it back. No.
Well,
she's just going to take as many touches as she needs.
Well, if they keep giving her all the time, I mean, she definitely will. She'll probe. She'll
I like
prod
that.
and see what's going on. Valentina.
Just pops up off a defender, the goalie should be able to clean this up pretty easily. That one was one of the more fortunate touches that worked in their favor.
Yeah, that's a really good point because there have been some unfortunate ones, and unfortunately, but fortunately for us, they have ended up in the back of the net for the Red Ravens.
Oh, St. Charles is an excellent chance to attack. They've got a lot of women open, and
Shicky almost wanted to kick the ball there.
Yeah.
He dummied it. Shicky with the dummy there. That was a nice move.
I love a good dummy in football where it's like, oh, you think I'm going to touch this? No.
That was my nickname for the longest time.
Same here.
Because you were so good at football?
Dummy, yeah.
Interesting.
My nickname in cross country was either Spider Veins or the Screamer.
The Screamer?
Because
at the last 100 meters, I'd scream and I'd get a burst of speed.
I was going to say because running that long will make you go insane.
I was already insane for running cross country.
That's what I'm getting at there.
When you start getting those endorphins from your runner's high, right?
Yep. By my senior year, I was ranked 4th in TVL.
Nice, man.
In our league. I was pretty impressed.
Nice. 6:21 left here in this first half. First half of the first half went by fast. This one's kind of lulling a little bit, but a goal would sure do us right.
Just got some help to tap it to, and that's not going to go very far. Coffeyville's got so many players up.
Grace is going to go for it.
Not bad.
Oh, that was on target.
Oh.
That was like top shelf right there.
Yes, it was.
And good athleticism there by the goalie to
Yes,
jump up
indeed.
and grab it.
That's true.
She even made some contact with the crossbar there, trying to get that.
That just shows her grit.
Yes, indeed.
That was almost an impossible placement right there for the goalkeeper.
I would have just had to leave the room and go down onto the pitch. You know, just shake her hand.
Seriously.
Just jumps out of our press box.
Right onto the field.
Yep.
That seems like a real bad idea. We're on the 5th floor.
Just does some Spider-Man stuff right there.
Well, that was half of your nickname.
Yes, it was.
Yep, Spider Veins.
Ball down to Tata.
I think that's going to be a throw-in for St. Charles. Yep. By the way, you didn't say, and I didn't know, what's TVL?
That is Tri-Valley League.
Ah, and here I was trying to figure out what track event that would stand for, and I was getting nothing.
2 substitutions in here for St. Charles. Like I said, 5 minutes left to go in this first half. I got to Tennessee Valley, but I couldn't think of the L.
Too vogue, Larry.
You got further than I did.
Okay. Another throw in here for St. Charles. Again, Alessandra hadn't had to do a lot this first half. Defenders holding it down,
I don't
midfielders
even
holding it
think
down.
she's done any sweeping. Like they haven't even had to pass it back to her because the line's been pretty composed.
That's true. No distribution really from her either. Just kind of sit back there, call out some plays or
I guess like the last thing was that corner kick where she was.
Oh, that's true.
She did have to clean. I mean, she did clean it up, but I don't think it was a very stressful one for her. Not that she seems particularly stressed about anything right now, but
no labor on this Labor Day.
True. It looks like I think that is your favorite player.
Julia
taking a quick rest there.
Oh, Tata. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. One of our favorites for sure.
I believe was the second goal scorer of the day.
You are exactly right. And I think she set up the third, right? Or
was that her touch that went in there? I think I think so.
She'll let us know about it tomorrow as Cheyenne tries to clean this one up.
So St. Charles has a chance to attack.
Dangerous ball back.
Coffeyville's not going to let them have it easily. And, yep, that's going to do it.
Took Ashley Sweat just to kind of step up there a little bit and disrupt that. I could see where she was going there, but good job to step up by the defense.
I was so convinced she had it. I was busy watching where all the other players were, seeing where it was going to develop from there. But in the end, was just not the best pass to her teammate. And just going to take a touch there. Was able to correct her mistake, but it's going back for St. Charles, who, in lieu of taking it straight forward, give the rest of their players a chance to get on that.
Polly Hogg back there in defense, number 16. We hadn't called her out yet.
Oh, yeah. We definitely should do that. And Coffeyville's exploding out of the back yet again.
Good way to split the defense there.
Yeah, I was actually kind of watching that, wondering how they get away, because that was probably the potentially most dangerous setup they've had since that first initial run at the goalie they had.
And that's Cheyenne Reed stepping up from her deep back position.
Who immediately pops up in case she's needed for this attack. Looks like she's going to be like, and I will go back to my position. Y'all handle it from here. Looks like she's going to be called into play already.
Yeah, I think that one's going to just go on out there.
She will be happy to watch that lead.
Ball girl down there. She was sprinting.
We've got to have it. We've got to have it. Even our ball girls and, outside officials are in wonderful shape. Ryan Butcher, he's been putting in work.
I have been.
Steven runs cross country.
Indubitably.
I just watch him. Ooh, dangerous ball in.
I actually helped a friend move yesterday. So.
Oh, that's tough right there. Not only is that physical labor, but mental.
Yeah, and
as well. That's
the fact that someone still asked me to help them move. I was like, okay, so I'm not old yet.
So they felt that you were able to,
they wanted you to
do the job. Yeah,
I can move a couch. It's fine. I think it's a goal kick, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's funny because a few weeks before that, someone had sent out a call on Facebook asking for some of their strong male friends to help them move a piano. I was like, I draw the line at moving a piano.
I will try to play the piano. I will not move it.
I cannot do either.
How offended do you get when somebody asks you to help them move? Like, it kind of offends me just a little bit. My feelings get just a little hurt. Like, you must not like me too much. You just you're trying to give way. Oh, she's going to battle. That's going to go out of bounds.
Oh, is he saying to bring it back for a free kick, or is he saying that's a throw-in?
That is very...
I think he's saying to bring it back for a free kick.
That's very gracious on his part, I feel like.
For the free kick?
To bring that back like he did.
Oh, yes. Oh, to see if they could just play on and maybe gain an advantage.
Not only that, but to give that foul, because I really don't think there was a lot in it, to be quite honest with you. But he felt that, hey, this is a chance for them going forward.
This is a chance. If she just, smashes that into the box, there's so many players who would like to get ahead on that.
Well, we'll see.
Right at the penalty spot. One of them does get ahead on it, and looks like slow to get up there was Grace Higgins, but she looks all right.
With 30 seconds left to go in this first half.
Looks like Cheyenne Reed stepped up on that last one as well.
As she do.
And then Grace definitely put her body into the mix as well. Oh, look at the
space she has out in front of her. It looks like, she's going to play into that space.
Valentina pulls it back.
Yeah, I think maybe the defense had sniffed out where they were going by that time. So got 10 seconds left. They do have time for an attack.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get it.
And I think that's probably going to be the last touch of the first half.
Yeah, that'll do it right there, folks. But what a first half that was if you're a Red Raven fan. 3 really exciting goals. We'll see what Coach Schicky has to say at halftime. We'll see what the St. Charles coach has to say at halftime. I think I'm just going to watch you guys go down there and do the laps. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, folks. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
Toasty. All right, I need to go get some air.
I think Andrew went to go get pizza.
Oh, no.
And we are back live here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Coffeyville, Kansas. What an exciting first half it's been for all the Red Raven fans out there. 3 goals, 3 exciting goals at that. Some lull in the second half of the first half. Not as many goals coming during that time, but still a lot of action left to be played here in the second half. And we do want to go ahead and call out some help that we received from some of the viewers here on our live stream from St. Charles, representing St. Charles. Ryan Butcher, can you go ahead and let us in on the information that we were given from the viewer?
St. Charles is coming into this game 4-0.
4-0, and actually they just played Neosho County either yesterday or the day before. So they have been on somewhat of a Labor Day tour.
That actually explains a lot, because I remember when our teams were playing, coming so soon off of an away game, it was actually kind of a rough one for them. So maybe that's what they're feeling.
Yeah. So we saw the men's team play on a Saturday, then turn around and play on a Sunday, and yeah, it was a different team from one day to the other. So this team is very talented. They have been able to put the ball in the back of the net. They've been able to play some defense, put it all together. They did so with their first game against Neosho. This is a great run here. That's Veronica.
Yep. One-on-one. Hold it up for a second, let the other players get in. Going to turn toward. Oh.
Natalia tries to.
Was able to get it back. There it is, top of the box.
Looks like Katie Burfoot is out there. Looks like Kaisley is out there as well. Kaisley has 2 goals in her last 3 games. She's been on fire. But, yeah, so this St. Charles team is on a Labor Day tour. They have won a lot. They know how to put it all together. And I'm actually interested now to see how they react here in the second half.
Yeah, and in fact, they're already kind of having a strong start here. They look like they feel, let's say, reinvigorated after that rest. Like maybe they're ready to see if they can get something. Yeah.
Reamped.
Reamped?
We're going to have to go to the dictionary on that one.
I was about to say, because when I think of re-emerging, I'm thinking like a cicada or something, which is not the best analogy, because that takes 11 years, 17 years?
Something like that,
and
15
by that time, game's over.
Natalia pops that one up in the air, tries to keep possession. Abigail Moss also does the same. We'll call out as many starters as we can. I did notice Katie Burfoot into the game as well, number 13.
Yes, indeed.
Or no, I'm sorry, not number 13. Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much, number 18.
And looks like we've got another possible St. Charles attack if they can hang on to it. And, yeah, you can see the sun is a problem out there, but she actually made good contact with it.
Yeah, and Alessandra's going to have to deal with that sun. That is for sure. This is she's already had more action this second half than she did in the first half, to be quite honest with you, distribution-wise, that's for sure.
Nothing as dangerous, though, as that really early attempt on goal.
And what a perfect play that was from her as far as making that decision coming out. And
that's going to be called against Coffeyville there. Referees made it clear that can't do that.
Looks like Riley Palmer's out there. Looks like Bethany Brogan as well.
St. Charles may be having the early attacks, but then again, the Coffeyville has the wind on their side, so who knows how well they may get these next next goals.
Right now, I think the wind's kind of dead.
It has died down a little bit.
I think it was actually kind of blowing towards us earlier in the first half, because you saw a lot of balls were traveling across the touchline by what seemed like a pretty gentle pass that just get picked up and start flying.
When you have Burfoot and you have Tata and Kaisley as well.
Turns her back.
Yeah, that was tough. But
faces the goal. That's never something you want to see.
And here we go. St. Charles puts it in and goes down for it. Almost spilled it, but caught it.
Did she do that on purpose to make me nervous? To just take just a half second more to gather that up?
Not quite sure if there was a deflection, but she was going down to one side. The ball popped up to the other. But like I was saying, though, Burfoot, Tata, and the likes up top, that's a lot of speed up there.
Interesting. I think the referee has given Coffeyville a free kick, but I think they probably would have appreciated the opportunity to keep going.
Send it all the way back then. Okay. Sherry's going to take this one.
And Moss is in there as well, and she's lanky as well.
Mm-hmm.
She can get ahead to it, that's for sure. Ball up, and Veronica gets to it.
Good defense there from St. Charles, sending it up. Got a lot of open players right now, and, well, Coffeyville throw.
An early sub coming on. Abigail goes out. Grace comes in.
Yeah, that was 4 minutes. I wonder if there's something happened that we missed.
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully Abby is feeling okay. Gets a dap from Coach Schicky. So I'm sure it might just be something with fitness, maybe something they talked about at halftime. Throw in for St. Charles. Defended well by the Red Ravens. St. Charles will be looking for that counterattack all game.
Yeah, they've definitely already been more aggressive and energetic, and oh no.
Yeah, that ball just went under the bleachers. And
that's going to be a long journey.
Yeah, that's a forever thing right there.
In the light.
Out of the light. He's gone forever.
Well, long day's journey in the night.
Follow the light, I tell you what.
Look at that. Just kept it through, too. Nice ball,
She's
too.
onside. Not the one on the outside, but the one on the inside is, I'm pretty sure.
She wasn't able to get it. Almost. Wow, she was really hustling for that one, too. And interesting,
yellow card. Pointing at, I think, Katie Burfoot. Is that who he's pointing at there?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Schicky's also putting a hand to his ear as if he wants some confirmation.
So was that pointing to her? Are we sure about that?
He motioned this as well, so maybe a little too much chat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good call there.
It would have to be that.
I saw Katie Burfoot just shrug her shoulder toward Riley, and so maybe she's just.
I'll go ahead and give her the credit of getting a
Katie,
yellow card, and we'll find out.
If I'm wrong, let me know tomorrow.
The linesman may have heard some additional chatter.
Look at that running form, too. Look as he runs over to the other. Look at that form.
I told you.
Wow.
Our viewers in the first half will back me up on that one. Which
look at those calves on him as well.
I have spoken to a lot of players about this. It's like I'm guilty of this too. You know, you kind of let something slip without thinking, and here the referees catch you saying that. There might be further.
Okay. Sure.
So let's see if there's any other business he has to take care of, or is it just going to be writing down the number?
Let's hope not. Let's hope we can just continue on from here and see out this victory. 40 minutes left in this one, and then 15 minutes after, we'll have the men up against St. Charles as well.
All right, so who we think is Katie Burfoot in the books, and we are starting again. And
too much body there.
Yep. Okay, just protesting her innocence never works.
No, and that's just a really good example of you don't have to be the biggest person on the field to establish position. Doing all she can, to establish herself in a spot there, fights off the defender, and she has as much right to the spot as the defender does.
Yes, indeed. Whew, good turn there, but she was not able to find a Coffeyville player since it back into the center, and she is good luck trying to keep that ball with her.
Well, and there's some speed out there. Sherry's going to have to get to it.
So ultimately, looks like Coffeyville was on it. That is what we like to see. A lot of energy to win every ball.
Ooh, good turn.
And if you don't win the first ball, get the second one.
Nothing but green in front of the Red Ravens here. They're going to hold it up just a bit, though.
Smith drops it out to the outside, and Riley Palmer sends it for.
Tried there, yeah.
Tried to pull it back. She's had a lot of good luck doing that in the first half.
Ooh, yeah, that's Burfoot. She took that one right there. Hopefully she's okay.
That's a Scott Sterling thing right there.
Let's see. It looks like she's doing all right. Never feels good, but not going to cause a concussion.
So the ref.
Let's see. Looks like we were restarting play here. I was actually wondering if the referee was having a chat with someone there for a second because he was facing the opposite way.
Seems like he's having a lot of chats lately.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people to chat with out there.
Oh, yeah.
At least 22 of them. Grace plays this one back.
Oh, there weren't a lot of good options there. But, hey, winning a throw-in is not the worst way because, St. Charles seems like a different team now.
Yeah, they are definitely trying to, press as much as they can, win the ball early, turn that over, and try to find the back of the net here.
Looks like we got a substitution.
Both sides. Burfoot might be feeling the effects of that ball to the face plus the yellow card there. Looks like
did she get
Valentina's
subbed
going
off?
to come in, yeah.
Yes, she did.
I must be really bad at reading numbers then.
Well, in all honesty, the red kits are wonderful, but the numbers, it is a little hard to see.
That's fair.
when they turn around and give you their back, you can see it then, but the front's a little difficult. So we'll try our best here, folks. Says, nice move there.
A little miscommunication there. I think she was
thought
hoping
Gray
it was going to get cleaned
it.
up. Nice spin. Finds space on the wing.
That was Valentina.
Smart choice right there.
Ooh, good look.
Riley Palmer drops it in. Kind of caught flat-footed there, though. I don't think she was ready for that run.
Communication from St. Charles. Goalkeeper will pick this one up. Encourage her teammates to get downfield. Big boot here. Only as far as the Red Ravens. Easily taken by Tata. She has Natalia as well. She
good
sends
ball.
one. Casely.
Oh, she wanted to bring it back onto her right foot. Oh, but the defender.
Yes, it was.
Yes, indeed. That, honestly, if you're not left-footed, taking that first time would have been pretty difficult.
She could have, but she wouldn't have got the power that she wanted to on that one, or the placement either. She tried to bring it back over, but really St. Charles,
I think
good
that was
defense
the
there.
right choice because that would have had her. That would have been another ball in the back of the net. But hey, this time the defender was wise to it.
So we'll see what sort of corner routine they choose to play here. Looks like Sherry's over the ball.
And she's also pointing out that, hey, I don't know what she thinks 10 yards is, but
I think she thinks, back it up. So we will. Plays it short.
Still takes the short one. Gonna take it into the box.
Oh, and she's in. Knocked off her mark. Good ball.
And that is that a penalty?
They're going to
Yes,
go ahead and call it that.
Is that what it looks like? There's a lot going on here, and
another yellow card.
For who?
Oh, so I think he's calling simulation on Tata there.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
I think that was given to Shiki.
Oh, wow, we jinxed him.
Oh, or was that a separate yellow? Or was that who got the initial yellow? There's a lot going on right now. How could it be simulation, though? Because she was pushed in the back, and she kind of stumbled and attempted to stay up and then went down.
Let's observe here for a second or two.
Okay, he's saying the foul was outside the box, so that's going to be restarted there.
So that's why Shiki probably is really mad.
That was where the initial contact was, is what he's saying, which I guess is fair. And if he wanted to say he let it play on to see if she could knock it into the box, I can understand that. But, man.
Shiki was just defending his team.
Yeah, so it makes sense he put up an argument like that. He must have said a couple of magical words there.
So I'm guessing that the initial yellow card might have been to the player who gave the initial
brought her down.
Foul, would be my guess. But who it was, I have no idea. The books are flying around out there.
Yeah, they are. It looked like a new TikTok dance the way he was waving his arms around or whatever. But nonetheless, we will have a free kick from basically it's the corner here.
Man, that was far outside the box, huh?
I didn't think it was that far. But either way, Sherry's going to tell her team exactly what she wants them to do.
Just a lovely little chip. That's what I wanted to see. Perfect.
Oh, wow, right there for her.
She had a free header, too, but she just misjudged it a bit. That was number 4 is what that was.
Man, Veronica's going to be mad at herself for that right there. She's not going to be happy.
Completely unmarked, too. Like, nobody was around her. Like, that is playing with fire. If you're trying to defend a chance at getting an even deeper hole, you cannot let her do that.
Or Spanish fuego.
I wonder if that was organized chaos right there, because it looked like we were confused, and it might have confused St. Charles.
Everyone was confused as to what happened in that last spell of play. But I'm saying I would not let her have a second chance at that, because she's not going to make that same mistake twice.
Red Ravens want to go ahead and get themselves another goal here.
What you going to do?
Veronica.
Good cut right there.
Nice square ball.
Falls nicely for turns and, fires. Just a little off target there because it looked like she was kind of falling back.
She had a lot of pressure on both sides as well. She was never going to get all the power she needed to.
Yep. Honestly, did about as well as could be expected. It was good that it fell for her, but she was surrounded by 3 other players.
I liked the shot, really. I mean, there wasn't much else she could do. There was nowhere to go other than toward goal there.
Easy header. It's going to go almost right back to the goalie.
And like I said, Casely, she has 2 goals in her last 3 games, so she's feeling it.
Big boot.
Or I should say she has scored in 2 of the last 3 games. I'm not quite sure on the numbers there, but...
I mean, I'll take it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, either way. And the scoring has been spread out for the most part on this women's team. Tata, Katie Burfoot, Emily, Grace, Cheyenne, Sherry, Reagan. This one goes all the way back to Ollie.
Cool and composed. You love to see it. Under some heavy pressure there.
A lot of space, a lot of room.
Excellent
Valentina.
job.
Oh!
Love
Nutmeg,
to see
anybody?
it.
Footwork.
I think she might have another chance to impact this. That was really good. She made probably got like 4 incredibly smooth touches back to back.
To back to back.
To back.
And you guys said it, not me.
It's going to fall. I was about to say it's going to fall kindly for St. Charles, but Coffeyville was able to pick it up.
Sherry plays out to Julia. Will she get there? Unable to.
Was only able to send it into the St. Charles bench.
Not a bad play there. Smart, right? Headed off the player. Ball goes over to the Red Ravens.
Anything that keeps Coffeyville in possession is essentially creeping closer to a win, so they'll be happy to see it.
Do you think that came right off the top of her head?
I hope not. That sometimes hurts when that happens. I was like, did the referee signal play stopping in there somewhere? Because everyone's been real lackadaisical about this ball going behind the back line. So was there like a foul in there somewhere? Or
We are,
I guess so.
Yeah, going to have a free kick here from about midfield.
I don't know what happened, but hey, we'll take it.
We're at the 51-yard line.
As they say.
Sherry sends this one in. That's dangerous.
I think that's going to go back to the goalie, yeah. Or she'll be happy to take a goal kick, I guess. I don't know. You think she'd want to restart play as quickly as possible.
We want to go ahead and give a shout-out to Andrew Elrod for hooking everybody up with some pizza over halftime. Our wonderful ball girls, well, they were able to get some pizza as well, so they refueled and got back out there for a tough second half.
Yeah. Casey's, come talk sponsorship.
Yeah, Casey's Pizza. I mean, seriously, what a
We are open to
great
being
pizza that
bribed
was.
to talk about how good you
open to being bribed.
are. Interesting. Saying that there was some contact between a couple players there. Calling that back.
We have more pizza.
So, want to just settle it down a little bit, I think? Just say, let's fall in line here.
I got a feeling that this game might get a little chippy before long. If it's not already.
Like a bag of Lays.
Yes, indeed. Gonna take that one nice and short. She's got lots of options to play it up to, though. Sends it back to her. A little give and go.
Positive play here so far.
Yeah, from St. Charles.
They're really
trying
to push
she almost did it. Almost was able to keep it.
Yeah, she did. Grace was not going to allow
nice
that to
crisp
happen.
pass. Going to continue to send it out further. Gets immediately closed down there. So now there's a scramble for the ball as she's got a couple players.
Here's the counter, but
putting on a burst of speed.
It's going to be a race.
Holding down R2. And in the end, just ran out of gas.
That's Tata tracked all the way back that time.
And just play it back, maintain possession. Good touch there.
Yeah, nice job.
Ooh.
I'm having fun today. You love to see it.
Oh, yes.
Popped up. Possession kept. Good job. Nice layoff there.
Ooh. Everyone's like holding their run. And she held it perfectly. She is onside.
Here we go. Veronica's on this one.
Is she going to try to beat her? She is. Tries to send it back in.
Ooh, oh, it spills.
Oh, she was in the neighborhood of getting that, too. Oh, that was a close one.
Great job by Veronica there. Nice run. Got into her stronger foot. She feels like she missed the opportunity on the header. She wants to get one back.
Yeah, honestly, I think that was the best call, was to send it straight into the goalie. And if you can't find the back of the net, hope that the goalie will fumble it, which he did, but she was able to get back in control of it. Everyone staring straight into the sun for this ball. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, nice ball. Sherry is there.
She's got a really long stride, too, to get her on top of that, the St. Charles player, but was
dangerous
not enough
ball
to beat
back.
Sherry.
Ooh.
And that one is out of the park.
Guess she didn't come back from an offside position there. I thought she did, but someone was keeping her on there.
Mm-hmm. What's the linesman doing down here on the near side?
Like I said, I can't keep up with these TikTok dances.
Had a conversation in class about TikTok on Friday. had to explain to them all the ways in which I, as an old person, hate TikTok.
Well, I mean, hate's such a strong word.
Dislike, maybe.
Oh, this is a tough ball in. Woo, whoo.
There's a very tall player there who was creeping around, hoping to get a piece of that.
Sometimes you just never know how that thing is going to bounce, especially with some English on it, some spin.
Oh, yes.
So, Ryan Butcher, I will say this. I do not have Sirius radio myself, but my mom does. I took a road trip with her recently as we see contact and free kick for the Red Ravens. There is actually a Sirius radio station dedicated to nothing but songs you hear on TikTok, my friend.
It's called TikTok Radio.
Yes.
Channel 4.
Interesting.
So this is the world we live in, my friend.
Yep.
The only song I can think of that has been on like a million different TikToks is that Oh No song that's like nails on a chalkboard to me.
I don't know that one.
You'd know it if you heard it.
Oh, no.
We don't
Oh,
talk
no.
about Bruno.
Oh, no. I do not know that song. Let's not give Ryan Butcher a headache here. We have a free kick, and Sherry, this is far out, but she is known for sending in some missiles. She might just go after this one.
She has a pretty
Actually,
impressive
all
boot.
for that.
A pretty impressive
Referee
boot.
saying, "Let's go."
Boot.
Yep, that is straight at the goalie. Will she be able to keep it? She gathers it up just fine.
Making her make a play. Good job. I don't mind it.
She's just probably going to just thinking if she could just leave it to one of her teammates. But no, going to boot that up and out for a throw-in.
27 minutes left in this second half.
I shouldn't use being old as an excuse. The last time I went on vacation with my family, my dad would just sit there and watch TikToks with the volume at max in public. And it's like, Dad.
Ooh, in public even. That's tough as Alia comes in for Kaisley.
I hope it wasn't any Joe Rogan stuff.
I was doing my best to tune it all out. I have no idea what it was.
Well, and I yeah, it's hard to admit like when you're out of touch, right? But new music comes from TikTok, man. I mean, so like if video killed the radio star, TikTok killed the video star. I mean, in all honesty, that's exactly how it is.
There's some good mashups too, like AC/DC's Back in Black with Bee Gees Staying Alive, called Staying in Black.
Never thought I'd hear it in my whole life, but here we go. Nice ball played, midfield. Red Ravens, like I said, 3-0, 26 minutes left in the second half. No goals so far, but a lot of action.
Oh, okay. I think 2 seconds ago that would have been a great play, but by then she was already being marked and had to get back, lest she be offside.
Veronica's probably wanting that to come earlier as well.
Good boot there.
Uh-oh. St. Charles going to be able to capitalize on this.
Could create a counter here. Oh, wow.
Defense.
Like it was nothing. It's like, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Bethany Brogan shut the door, turned the lights off.
And put the blanket over the night.
I'll put the kids to bed, all that good
I
stuff.
thought she like put the blanket over the bird cage or something.
Oh, that bird is so loud.
Right.
That's how the bird knows it's nighttime.
Ooh. I thought Tata was going to bring that one down or chest it off to Alia. Close.
Whoops. I'm going to head back for Riley Palmer, who's got to clean it up again. She'll send it all the way back to Alessandra, who's got to put on the speed to keep that from going in.
She's got options. Ooh, nice touch.
Yeah, it's a very nice touch. And, I like that. I like that a lot. Is she going to be able to get there first? Goalie was wise to it.
Good job by her.
What a great idea, though, because that's like, I don't think anyone was expecting her to do that.
Perfect curve on that, too. Weighted just perfectly as well.
Yeah.
We doing another hydration break? Okay, for a second, I saw like a lot of people heading towards the touchline.
That might be wanting one.
Yeah, it's been 20 minutes. Getting hot out there. Uh-oh. Yeah, does her best. Just go ahead and knock it out. Cut out the danger. Give them some time to rest. But time is...
Not of the essence.
Yeah, time is ticking by. And, yeah, contact right there. Clips her legs. And Valentina wins us a free kick.
Yeah, good job by her to establish her position there. Wins the free kick. Takes some precious time off this clock. Gives Sherry some time to set up. She went for goal last time, maybe expecting a spill from the keeper. She's going to take it short this time around.
And Riley Palmer sends it back to her, but now she's being closed down, so she gets it again. And now it's her turn. Okay.
That is
Smashed that one
sent
out of
out.
there.
Yes, it was. Booted.
Decisively.
Tata, though, is getting behind the defense here. Keeps it in.
The player's captain's armband keeps getting lower every time I notice. It's going to be on our wrist here before long. Am I the only one who sees that?
Is it a band if it goes around the wrist still? I guess it's still a band, right?
It's called a wristband.
Oh, this guy. I'm about to just retire. I'm going home.
Well, nobody's going home till we see how this shakes up. Because I don't know if it's going to end 3-0.
I don't think so. Both teams have some goals in them, it seems like.
Okay, and going to win. Is this their first corner? Because the other one was the free kick outside the box. I think this might be the first corner for them of the half.
Yeah, either way, smart play there. No, I think they took a short one.
Did they? Oh, yeah, they did. Because the player had to be moved back, and they took it anyway. Looks like there's that same opportunity too.
Same routine here.
I don't know. I'd say just put it into the box. And yeah, I think the backing off signals just that.
Sherry didn't mind it.
Good ball. And well defended there, and poorly defended there because just going to give her a second crack at it.
Great defense in the box, but give it right back.
Able to keep it in and win another corner. Great job there.
Yeah, Sherry almost found Grace there in the middle. St. Charles was able to get it out.
All right, here we go. Going to do something similar. I really liked the shape of that ball last time. I want to see it again.
Seriously, it kind of hung up a little bit.
Yeah, just like that. It's perfect.
Oh, it's an own goal, folks.
Oh, that's
harsh. Yeah, that's harsh there. Mm-hmm. Red Ravens will take that one. We'll be happy about it. It gives us a 4-0 lead here with 22 minutes left in the second half, but it could be a combination of a lot of different things. Maybe that player thought someone else would get their head on it. Maybe the sun's in her eyes. You never know.
Well, it did not stay 3-0. So is this the hydration break you were talking about?
This is the hydration break, and I think we'll go ahead and take one as well. 4-0, 22 minutes left in the second half. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes. And we are back here from Veterans Memorial Stadium after a much-needed hydration break and after a own goal Goal for the Red Ravens, unfortunately, harshly against St. Charles, coming from a corner off of Sherry's foot.
Which, by the way, was an amazing corner. And, I mean, if she hadn't put that in the back of the net, a Red Raven would have.
Well, and so they had a corner right before that, and it hung up perfectly, had the right amount of pace. Was just looking for a forehead to bounce off of and into the back of the net.
We got some conversation going on between the linesman, Coach Hickey, and the center referee is chatting with the linesman on the near side. Wonder what he's asking about.
I think they wanted some of this Casey's Pizza up here. I think.
Yes. Or maybe invite him out to El Charro later,
Depends on.
Have some queso.
Depends. It just depends. It depends.
It depends on what you're in the mood for. Okay, so where is the center ref heading right now? Is he going to steal the golf cart?
I think he's going to take the golf cart.
Good stride.
Yeah, look at that stride, though, all the way to the cart.
8-mile pace.
He really is going to the golf cart.
Because my mile pace was around a 5:45 for cross country, even though I ran like a 6-minute flat every time on my 5K, on my 1 miles in track.
Maybe they're old friends and they're catching up.
Well,
maybe they want to go.
That is,
later.
And I think that's actually Coach Wood over there.
I think you're right. I saw him walking over there earlier in this half.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I never noticed, but there's a soccer ball pattern on that golf cart, and I love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is very nice.
I'm pretty sure
When did he do that?
Well,
that hasn't been there forever.
Shicky had it customized. It's got Dayton's on it, and, I mean, it's got hydraulics. You can go 3-wheel motion.
Oh.
I feel like I need to step up my style game or something.
Probably.
I want to put some dozer tires on a golf cart and see how that turns out.
Here we go. This is a long anticipated. I don't think the men's game is going to kick off at 2 p.m.
Yeah, that's a good point there. We'll see how long this last 20 minutes takes us here.
It can last as long as it wants. Nice plays right there, and I think that came off St. Charles' hand, but she doesn't think so.
No, and it was a battle, that's for sure. Good step
St. Charles
up there.
player, yes, steps up to win it, and looks like now they got a promising attack.
Right now, Coffeyville scores. Ooh. Right now, Coffeyville scores the same as St. Charles's win.
Oh, wow, okay. Just no question gives her yellow. That was kind of a dangerous play there. Even though she kind of got the worst of it, she created a dangerous situation, so the referee is going to let her see yellow, which is potentially the second yellow card given to St. Charles. I still have no idea about that other one, but that's the first one I know for sure.
Ryan, should St. Charles fans kind of feel hard up by that call, though? I mean, it looked 50-50. Was she late? I think
it was the position of her boot,
which
the fact, and it's like that same awkward position is the reason why she went down, but it was also could have led to an injury possibility, which just to kind of recap on something I messed up the last time we broadcast, that was, wait, never mind. I'll get back to that after she takes this shot. I thought she was going to take it.
First time you were hoping she was trying to bring it down, but good job by St. Charles and that came off for her.
Referee's going to bring that back for a free kick for St. Charles, I believe.
That just makes me want to play
way back. He did this earlier this half, I think, for Coffeyville. Had it come way back.
There must have been a lot of contact on that long kick.
But yeah, when the concept of having a ball just bouncing on your head going in, that'd be dangerous play, not obstruction, which is, I think, what he was indicating in that other play. Because dangerous play is anything that either puts that puts a player directly in any sort of danger or invites that danger by the way that you're playing, which someone keeping a ball bounced on their head is inviting danger, because how's a player going to win that? There's only a couple ways I can think of, and both of them are pretty dangerous to the person with the ball on their head.
Putting your boot up there or
going head-to-head, which you want to discourage that. That's going to be out for a Coffeyville throw. So, yeah, I do not know why I said obstruction last time. I spent a friggin' week thinking about that. I was like, what was I thinking?
Ryan Butcher, you're honest enough to come back and own up to it, to be quite honest with you. It was just your rough draft. You made the revisions, and now you're going to turn in your final draft.
So what you're saying is we need to go back and edit that broadcast with me saying the right thing, because I'm all about that kind of proofreading.
As Emily tries to play this ball to Alia, who got us on the board first, if you remember, right? That seemed like a long time ago, but Alia did get us on the board first.
Got a St. Charles sub waiting in the wings over there, but Coffeyville's going to get their throw.
Anytime I hear St. Charles, it makes me want to play Monopoly.
St. Charles Place?
Yep.
It always makes me think of the island. You got St. Charles and St. Martin and all those around there. Yeah.
You guys are well-traveled men.
I've not been to any of those islands.
I have been, but I was like 18, 19 at the time, which kind of limits the amount of fun you can have on a trip like that.
Treasure Island, though.
Oh my gosh, you guys are nuts.
Treasure Island?
Yep. Red Raven throw in here.
If you want to go to Treasure Island, you pick up a book. It'll be a magical portal to Treasure Island.
It's in the book. Take a look. That's for sure.
The only Treasure Island I've ever seen was the Muppet Treasure Island.
Good one, though.
Which is still quality.
We were chatting about Tim Curry. He was also in that one.
Tata comes up to meet this one, as she always does.
Oh, St. Charles player was almost able to win that. Now needs to, switch field, drop it out. And got a potential runner on the wings with Alia there, who's going to just keep it, send it back over. And all of a sudden, Coffeyville's got a promising attack.
Oh, wow, a lot of room here.
Is that Abby who takes some contact and draws the foul? Make sure that the referee saw that. It's like, hey, I just got clipped right there. This
is primetime Sherry territory right here. She is definitely going to go for goal here. She is known to put these in the back of the net.
Would you call it Sheritory?
This is Sheritory. This is primetime Sheritory right here. I like that, Ryan Butcher.
Always up for a portmanteau.
We will run that by marketing and see if we can trademark that.
Get on a T-shirt. I really hope she does. Look at the players spreading out. She's just going to go straight at the goalie for this. I like this.
Ollie is doing some spin moves down there.
Oh, just went a little too high. Didn't dip down.
If this were a football Americana, that would have been a 3-point conversion.
You already know it, but unfortunately nothing there. But
a 3-point conversion? Is that what that's called?
For a field goal. If you're on fourth down,
25-yard I've only ever heard the word conversion for like a 2-point thing. I didn't know if that's what it was called. I literally have no idea. I'm coasting off of memories from when I was a literal child watching American football.
That's why you're here, buddy.
I think that. I guess every Thanksgiving when you're spending it with the relatives, people are going to watch NFL, and you just got to sit there and have fun with it.
Sit there and eat the turkey.
Watching NBA on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's true.
Me personally,
I think I would rather watch NBA. Yeah, actually, that's no offense to our football players because they work really hard out there. But man, those NBA games, very very fast paced, and that's what I like about sport, which is why I like soccer so much.
Yeah, definitely the pace is very similar. So we have St. Charles making some room, but Emily's going to pick this one up.
Going to go try to find Alia on the wing. Who?
That was
Take some extra contact there, and we'll take the hand and get up. That's good to see.
Well, and speaking of football Americana, our Red Ravens did go out and win yesterday. Good. Or no, I'm sorry, not yesterday, but on Saturday, which sets up a rivalry game this weekend, Coffeyville versus Independence.
Did they win that last game as well as they won the game before? Because I think the last one was something like, what was it, 38-0. 38-0.
Yeah, we did put up another 30-some points. Looked pretty impressive overall. Our running game had some success. Our passing game as well. Defense gave up a couple of points, but for the most part held them in check. And so, like I said, that sets up a big matchup. And if you guys are interested in watching that, we actually will have that next week. Or I guess this week. Where am I at, Mr. Butcher?
Well, it kind of feels like a Sunday
I know
still.
It feels like a Sunday still. We do have the day off today. But, yeah, so 7 o'clock on Saturday, KUSN 98.1, Coffeyville versus Independence. It should be a great game.
Yeah, and I think if you bring your faculty ID, you get in here, right?
Yes, you do.
Nice.
Yes, you do.
Student ID, too?
Yes.
And if you are here in town and would like to get a free ticket, just tell them to charge it to Mr. Butcher's account. That's Mr. Butcher's account, Butcher.
There's actually 3 R's at the end of that. That's a common misconception.
Yeah.
Make sure you type it in correctly.
Butcher. Throw in here from St. Charles.
There's actually a wrestler named Butcher.
That sounds about right.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Looks like that's going to be a Coffeyville throw there.
And
that's an old That's an old '80s one right there.
You are exactly right. Steven, do we have volleyball this week?
I have no idea. I will check the schedule.
And you guys, if you have any questions at all, Red Raven Athletics. We have volleyball going on right now, men and women's soccer.
And if I mispronounce any of their names, please talk to Andrew, not me. I'm only a child.
Good job here. Some pretty good balls. Nice passing.
Oh, I got distracted by the game I was enjoying. I was like, I should probably look up to see what the schedule is. But I was enjoying the game. Go figure. And
easy to do. A lot of action out here. Cheyenne to Abigail. Abigail with some room in front of her. Sends it forward. Tries to find Veronica. Unable to. Veronica putting in a lot of work over there on that left-hand side. Both her and Alia on the flanks there. Emily and Tata through the middle. Giving the St. Charles defense fits all day.
All right. St. Charles has another chance to break. Well marked by Riley Palmer. Is able to get it away. It's putting in a shift today over there.
Yeah, she's TCB. She's taking care of business, that's for sure. That's all she does. Every day, every way. It's all right. Working overtime, workout.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Well, it's over. Thank goodness, though, here at the U.S. we had a long weekend. Number 16, Polly Hogg. Good footwork there. Plays it back to Cheyenne. And, Coffeyville, honestly, just going to kind of pass it around here. 13 minutes left in this second half. We've had 1 goal so far in this second half. 3 goals in the first half. Oh, that's off of Tata's head. That could be dangerous, but...
Oh, looks like she's going to be clipped off her. Not able to keep it in, though.
And that's excellent hustle there by Emily to try to get to that one.
Yeah, appreciate her doing her best to try to keep that in. Because, again, every second that goes by before it... Oh, hey, we got a double substitution here.
Double subs. And, hey, last time out against Laramie, Emily had herself a brace. 2 goals.
Oh, nice. It looks like, speaking of goal scorers, Alia's going to take a break.
Along with Veronica. So that is Natalia coming in, and need to get the number. I think that's 12. I think that's Emily. And correct me if I'm wrong.
Emily, yep, you're right. It is Emily.
Far left-hand side, correct? Butcher, am I right on that?
Oh, I was looking down at the roster when you were pointing just to check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that is number 12.
I was about to say, I was getting confused because we have 2 Emilys on the team.
Emily Terhurst from Guthrie, Oklahoma. Is that home of Woody Guthrie? Is that what that's named after?
No. Woody Guthrie is from Oologah.
Oh, okay.
No, wait. He's from, I can't believe I just said that. I think he's from Claremore, but he maybe lived in Oologah briefly. It's really complicated. There's so many Oklahoma towns that want them a piece, Oh,
I know. That's true. And so you have Roy Rogers. He's from the area as well, correct?
You mean Will Rogers?
Yes.
Rogers.
Yeah, there you go, Will. Yeah, Will Rogers is from around this area as well.
Or maybe he's from Claremore. I don't know. I feel embarrassed as someone from Oklahoma. I should
Yeah,
really
you
know
should
all this
really
via-
know this. Did you not learn this in Oklahoma history in high school?
I remember my Oklahoma history class was taught by a coach who was not a history guy. Let's put it that way.
Okay,
So
we'll just leave it at that.
that is an unfortunately common thing in a lot of schools.
12 minutes left in this second half. Tata wins a free kick for the Red Ravens, which, they'll take their time walking up to this one. Looks like a substitution will come on for Coach Schicky.
Our junior high basketball coach was our Kansas history teacher.
Yeah, I remember Kansas history
so that is
for
a
sure.
common thing.
Yeah.
Kansas history would be fun. There's a lot of great stories in there.
Yeah, and Dirk Andrews is a famous Kansan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that whole section.
Oh,
that whole
yeah.
section on Dirk Andrews and what he contributed to life.
Wow, there's a lot of power behind that one.
And, well, on Cheyenne Reach, he's going to put power into...
I guess the referee said there was some incidental contact there.
There wasn't a lot there, Ryan, but we're going to go ahead and just trust that decision there. Riley Palmer called for it, but...
So we've got another chance for St. Charles to try to start an attack. I mean, 4-1 is still a loss, and it's a rough loss, but that one makes all the difference in the world. But there's still 11 minutes left. That's more than enough time to make something happen. As the goalie's like, well, I'll take it myself if no one's going to come for it.
Yeah, he's going to take matters into her own hands here. That's dangerous, though, considering that pass right there.
Oh, do you think that she was trying to...
I think she was.
Yeah,
yes, I do.
She could beat the goalie back to her
Yes, she
box.
was. I was Emily thinking, or no, I think that's Reagan Smith.
The last 2 goals.
Is that 15, Butcher? I think that's 15.
I thought you might be right, actually, yeah.
I apologize either way.
I kind of appreciate that, though. A little bit of cheek when you're winning 4-0. Yeah, sure.
Well, the goalkeeper came out. We see a trio of subs looking to come in here.
A big substitution at this point, but looks like they're going to get their free kick first. Sends it toward the wing, and good touch there from Riley Palmer. Sends it back.
Great job to keep possession. Nice turn. Has him in the middle.
How is she putting so much physicality on that other player? Do you see her just basically just like nudging her off the And again.
Once again, yeah.
She's like, I don't care. It's like, you're not going to win this easily.
And I want to apologize real quick. So number 15, Reagan Smith, was out there on the left-hand side. Claremore, Oklahoma. Still another Oklahoma resident there. But, yeah, so Tata still, with the positioning of her body, she...
Foul throw.
And you're always looking for that, Butcher. You're always looking for that.
That is why I watch for it always.
That's why he always carries a red pin with him, too, folks.
And, boy, wouldn't that be the roughest way to give up another goal if it started with the foul throw?
I can't imagine handing in a rough draft to you and getting it back with all those red marks all over it.
Charges due Wednesday.
It is. Rough drafts on Wednesday for all the students listening.
Anybody listening to the broadcast?
You had a whole extra day to work on it.
What is it, English? Is it Comp 1?
Actually, Comp 1 and Comp 2.
Okay, Comp 1 and Comp 2, your rough drafts are due. As we see some substitutions come in, we'll call them out as we can. So now finally we get Emily Terhurst, number 12. She's in. Sorry about that confusion earlier. Looks like Kaisley has also come in. Valentina.
Looks like she gets it back. Sends it into the box. Be out for a throw-in.
So 3 wins in a row. Yeah, Ryan, I know you get really mad when I do this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. 3 wins in a row here for the Red Ravens. 3-0, 3-0, and now 4-0, quite possibly more.
Currently, which I think what can't be ignored in that rattling off of scores is all the zeros in terms of clean sheets. I love a good clean sheet.
Whether it's Kat or Ollie getting the job done along with the defenders in front of them.
Looks like she's got an opportunity.
That was positive play there, really.
Oops.
That one scored through.
Yes, indeed. And they've got a chance to try again here.
Tricky bounces.
Turns, fires, knocked away. And the referee is saying, I believe, that that there was contact outside the box or that came off her hand inside. I'm trying to figure out what he's signaling here.
I am not quite
just
sure.
Just outside the box, looks like.
Yeah,
I feel like if that was a PK, he would have been a little bit more emphatic about it.
And you might see some Red Raven players going crazy if that were the case.
So this is the best opportunity they've had this half.
Yeah, there's no doubt about
to
it.
Put themselves on the board. And this is why I don't like you assuming things, because now, what if that clean sheet doesn't hold up?
I mean, I just said victory. Now, I have trust in the wall here. I have trust in Ollie as well. We'll see.
What if the kick's taken from the special bonus spot on the field that counts
+5?
for 5?
I know. That's crazy. So
look at that wall. So many people in it.
Kick is in there. Oh, nice job. Excellent job by Ollie to get down and to her right-hand side, I think that was.
What a sneaky free kick. It's like to just like put it straight on the ground and aim for the far post.
It went exactly where she wanted it to go. There's no doubt about that.
There was only one problem, and she's standing in the net right now.
And her name is Ollie Thompson. Good job there. And she's gonna get the send off here. Hey!
Applause all over because she has been unstoppable in the box, and we finally get to see Kat Burns back. Have we seen her this season?
Well, so this is actually going to be Hannah Kemp, number 99. Kat Burns, she has played actually. She has played. I'm pretty sure she played on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Against Laramie.
It was probably a perfect performance.
But now this is Hannah, so you'll have to think of some really good puns for Hannah, I guess.
Out of Pearland, Texas.
And, wow, that's the absolute worst spot to have a throw in.
So Shiki able to shuffle his bench a little bit here, also able to pick up his first yellow card of the season. We'll have exclusive insight into what exactly was said, the reaction from all across the stadium, and how much he'll be fined for that yellow card.
That went out for a throw-in, yes, indeed. Speaking of which, I know we were kind of chatting about this at half. Did you see, I don't know if you had a chance to watch that Chelsea game.
Nice move.
Oh, never mind. Hang on, I'm going to shut up.
Shut on! Hannah Kemp called into action and takes care of it, and the hometown crowd is
going wild.
Oh, I love it. What did I watch over the weekend? What were we saying?
When the Chelsea game, when there was that attack that led to a goal, it was like with the contact on Mindy, though, that got it VAR.
Oh,
and
yeah,
brought back.
yeah, uh-huh.
But when they got that goal, like, he went over and, like, kicked the corner flag, like, 3 times, like, really messed it up. I was like,
ooh, nice turn.
That's what you call bad karma. It's like, you don't do that.
That's true, though.
You get one. You get one. But
3 is, the guys are going to look down on you.
It was either 2 or 3, but, that's why VAR had to be like, no, actually, you don't get that goal.
VAR is not the most popular thing this weekend for certain teams, especially in the Premier League. There were a couple really controversial calls or no calls, right? Even after looking at VAR.
Thank goodness we don't have to deal with that here at Veterans Stadium.
Yeah, it's true, as Kaisley tries to send that one down, unable to, but
puts her goalkeeper in kind of a rough position there.
Very rough. Kaisley picks it up.
Ooh,
tries it.
St. Charles actually has a chance to break out.
Opens up a little bit for him here.
Got to watch that back line now as she was just right where she needed to be. No
smart
sweat
play
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Right open in the middle almost.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting because it had 2 really good options to send that ball to and just kind of split them right down the middle.
Yeah.
4 minutes left in this one, folks.
And can kind of feel the wind kind of went out of St. Charles sails all of a sudden. Is that just me that was feeling that?
Well, it puffed up there for a couple minutes, right? I mean, they were really on the front foot, and they started off this second half on the front foot as well. Red Raven D stepping up. Literally, Riley, Sherry.
Literally stepping up. I love it.
Ooh.
She going to try to...
I thought she was.
Kind of gets a bit of space, turns.
Good turn.
Pretty far out, though, for an attempt on goal. Now that was the right ball right there, but she is offside, unfortunately, according to the linesman.
Mullins claps that one on as well. She'll probably take this free kick.
And, yep, as the seconds tick away, it's looking more and more like your prediction will be correct.
Quote of the game is, and I think I might be paraphrasing this wrong, or saying this wrong. I'd have to paraphrase or whatever.
Paraphrase of the game.
So you said earlier, I love a clean sheet. I love a good clean sheet.
Yes, I do indeed.
I love clean sheets.
Oh yeah. Everyone's a big fan of clean sheets. There's no doubt about that.
Clean sheets are the gift you give yourself.
Yes.
This one's going to go out of touch and over to our wonderful ball girls down there, which, hey, let's give them a shout-out. Wonderful job today out there in the heat.
I especially love those green sheets that have, like, presidents on them.
Oh, okay, I get you. I was about to say, what kind of weird bed did you sleep in as a kid? Can't have you can't have Transformers on it like a normal person.
I had Star Wars.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Nice turn.
And then I also had Toy Story.
Valentina wins it.
I feel like Star Wars kind of turned into a Toy Story, if you catch my drift.
I hear you.
A little bit.
I had MLB baseball teams on mine.
I know.
All of them?
I know.
Yep.
Camouflage.
Well, so that way no one can see you if they break into your room.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good header there from Valentina. Coffeyville's, again, kind of happy to just fight for each ball and maintain possession, win a free kick here as we come down to the final 2 minutes. Think they could make it 5-0? They could.
I think they could, but, either way, the intensity has been good all match. After that first goal, then the second one came, then the third one came. They really took hold of the match overall.
Referee saying to stop the clock here. Noticing a little bit of
chatter.
Time wasting, I think. So, I guess now she's waiting for the referee to blow his whistle again.
Cheyenne.
Can she turn with it? Oh, she was able to keep it, and, well, might as well give it a shot, so to speak.
Hits the kid down there with the camera.
Oh, I think he took it pretty well.
Oh, yeah. He saved the camera.
He said, I think he took it pretty well.
He did.
The photograph or the ball?
If he took a photograph of the ball heading straight for his
that
face,
would be a cool photograph.
Yeah.
Especially with the logo, the ball right in as he takes the snap.
Yep. We'll get that one on Instagram if so.
Oh, yes.
Up in the air, Kaisley tries to bring this one down. Maybe a counterattack here.
One more chance with 45 seconds. Can St. Charles salvage them a point? Well, I think that kind of answers that question.
Yeah, that ball goes out and over to the Red Ravens.
So speaking of records, have the Red Raven women only lost a single game?
Yeah, just one game. This will make us 5-1.
Ooh, and I think, of course, they got 100% conference wins, but I think they've only had one conference game.
Yep, that is Johnson County.
And I was looking at the schedule for the conference, and I think we've got a ways to wait for the next one, but I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be very competitive, to be quite honest with you. We've been competitive all the years Shiki has been here, plus the years before. We're always looking to make the postseason.
And right now it's looking like they will be able to move to the next game feeling confident, knowing that they have pretty soundly taken care of the visiting team. They'll be playing Saturday versus Dodge for their next conference game, but that is, of course, at Dodge at 11 a.m. So if you would like to watch that, I highly recommend it. We'll have... Yeah, we have to wait a long time for our next home game here, Wednesday, September 21st. Oh, versus Dodge. Oh, is that a home game?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure September 10th will be home. Oh, that's okay.
So that's actually amazing.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing, Butcher. CCC Red Raven Athletics will be very busy on Saturday. We will have 2 soccer games in the afternoon, and then we'll have Indy versus Coffeyville football in the evening. So it's going to be an awesome day.
That will be the highlight of everyone's evening.
Exactly. So, folks, thanks for joining us here. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful match. Women get things started off. We'll have men here in 15 minutes. We'll see you then. Peace.